Hello everyone, my name is Vaibhavi Vasantavlate. So in today's video, we will understand a topic from a web technology STURDS framework. This is especially helpful for the computer engineering students working on the practical assignments. So assignment title is STURDS, objective. First we will understand the basic concept of the STURDS, then we will learn how to validate the user entered data using the STURDS. We are going to design a login page that asks for your name, mobile number, email ID and has a login button. Using STURDS, we will perform this validation. Is the name entered correctly? Is the mobile number in the right format? Is the email ID valid? What if someone leaves a field empty? If anything is wrong, the form will show an error and ask to correct it. If everything is fine, it will show a congratulations and welcome to page. By the end of this practical, students will be able to design a basic login page with the name, mobile number and email fields. Use STURDS to validate the data and show proper error messages if the user types something wrong. So software requirements are operating system, Windows 7, 8, 10 or Ubuntu, browser, Microsoft Edge, Firefox or Google Chrome. Software needed is Java and Eclipse. Hardware requirements are processor minimum 1 GHz, RAM at least 1 GB, hard drive minimum 32 GB, internet or LAN Wi-Fi connection. So you might be thinking, what is STURDS? STURDS is an open source Java framework that helps us to build web application using MVC. MVC stands for Model View Controller Architecture. It makes it easy to create a website that are maintainable, extendable and flexible. STURDS works with the GSP. GSP stands for Java Server Pages. Second, Java Beans. Third is XML and resource bundles. Resource bundles are used for the text messages and labels. So, how it works? When you use STURDS, it provides a controller servlet called Action Servlet. This servlet defines in the STURDS library and is auto-registered in web.xml. Now the controller uses a file called struts.config.xml to match a user's request to correct action class. Temporary stores form data using action form classes. Then the action class processes the request using execute method. It uses the form data, processes it and forwards the result to the correct way, like JSP message. So files required are, to build this application we need the following files. Login.jsp for the login page, success.jsp used for the congratulation page, login form.java, the form bean for data validation, login action.java, the logic that handles user actions, STURDS config.xml that is used for configuration file, and web.xml that is deployment descriptor. Tools we will use is Java Development Kit, JDK 1.5 or above, Eclipse, then Tomcat server or other Java servers like JBoss, WebLogic, Glassfish. Then last is STURDS 1.2 jar files. Now the step-by-step procedure. First is to create a dynamic web project in the Eclipse. Add the STURDS jar files to your project. Configure web.xml file. Create a form bean class that is a login form.java. Create an action class that is login action.java. Create the STURDS config.xml file. Create JSP pages that is login.jsp and success.jsp. Run the application on the server. Once done, your login will perform validation and show proper messages based on the user's input. So some questions that might be asked in your oral or the Viva, like what is STURDS? So STURDS is a Java-based web framework used using the MVC pattern. What are its advantages? It's reusable, organized and easy to maintain. Explain the working flow of the STURDS: request, controller, then action class and then view. What is the MVC model in this STURDS? MVC basically stands for model, view and controller. Model, that is for business logic or Java classes. with user interface, that is GSP. Controller handles the request and response, that is action servlet. Today we learned how to build a login page with validation using Struts framework in the Java. This is an important practical for the students in the third year computer engineering. If this helped you understand Struts better, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Drop a comment if you want the source code or the demo video.